In today's show, Bitcoin price nears $46,000 with exchange reserves lower than November of 2020. We're talking about a Bitcoin supply shock on the horizon. In today's show, I'll be breaking down the latest technical analysis from crypto analysts Rec Capital, Mikhail Van de Poppe, and Pentoshi. And yesterday was a major fake news alert of Walmart adopting Litecoin, which sent Litecoin surging 35%, which then sent the entire crypto market crashing once this story was confirmed to be a hoax by Walmart. However, this is breaking news. Walmart is now accepting Bitcoin payments at this specific store location in El Salvador. That's right. Also in today's show, MicroStrategy purchases an additional $240 million in Bitcoin. Talk about buying the dip, as Michael Saylor shares here. MicroStrategy purchased an additional 5,050 Bitcoins for $242.9 million in cash at an average price of $48,099 per Bitcoin. And as pointed out here, a publicly traded company is purchasing and hodling as much Bitcoin as they possibly can at any price they can. Also in today's show, veteran trader Tone Vays doubles down on his prediction that Bitcoin hits $100,000 by mid-December. That's right, quoting him right here, we break 65,000 by early November, and then we are probably hovering above $100,000 by the end of December. So I'm still holding to my view that we break $100,000 in December. Also in today's show, Cathie Wood predicts Bitcoin will surge to $500,000 in 5 years and says Ark Invest confidence in Ethereum has shot up dramatically. That's right. In a new interview with CNBC, Ark Invest CEO Cathie Wood says she expects Bitcoin to soar to at least $500,000 within the next 5 years, and her firm's conviction in Ethereum has strengthened tremendously. Also in today's show, we'll be taking a look at the overall crypto market. As you can see, Bitcoin, Ether, and most major altcoins are currently back in the green and pumping, but where's the Bitcoin price likely to go next? Find out all this, plus so much more in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day. The goal is to get to 50,000 subs. If you like earning money in cryptocurrency, be sure to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell to turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. And real quick, before I kick off today's show, it's all going down September 15th at 8 p.m. Eastern for the first time ever. Cathie will release the details on his brand new hyperboom portfolio. That's right, an unprecedented event which is about to trigger a hyperboom. And these 6 particular catch-up coins that can bridge the financial gap between the life you currently have and the life that you want in as little as 10 months. To register an RSVP for this live event with Cathie, click the link in the description right down below. It'll take you here. Simply enter your favorite email address and click this yellow button that says sign me up. Also like to point out that just $1,000 invested into Tika's past catch-up coins when he recommended them would have yielded you results from $27,000 all the way up to $484,000. That's 27x to 484x ROI. He's also going to be revealing the name of his top cryptocurrency pick absolutely free. So go ahead and register right now. Once you do, it's going to redirect you here and you have the opportunity to get on his VIP text message list so you can take advantage of all these bonuses. So what are you waiting for? Click the link right down below and I look forward to seeing you there. All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host JV. As usual, we have a lot to cover, so let's dive right in. Bitcoin preserved a higher low overnight on Tuesday and what one analyst believes may lead to a sustained recovery. Right here, you're looking at the Bitcoin 1-hour candle chart, which is currently looking pretty bullish. Now let's talk about a Bitcoin supply shock on the horizon. Data from Cointelegraph Markets Pro and TradingView showed Bitcoin rising to re-challenge 46,000 this morning on Tuesday. The pair had been drifting south before a sudden bout of volatility, produced lows of $43,380 on Bitstamp, and at the time of this recording, Bitcoin's hovering just above 46,000. And quoting Pentoshi right here on crypto Twitter, this could be a macro higher low for Bitcoin. It acted as support before we took out the higher low from the macro downtrend and then climbed without any notable pullback for weeks. As long as we are above 41,000, we are bull. Bitcoin has a way of looking ish and then surprising everyone. And checking out the latest from crypto analyst Rec Capital, he wrote this morning, not only is Bitcoin still finding support here, but it has also formed an early stage higher low, which is right in alignment with what Pentoshi just shared. And he also shared yesterday the recent Bitcoin weekly close wasn't technically bad as it occurred above the orange demand area. However, Bitcoin is now dipping deeper into the demand area. That said, this demand area still hasn't been lost. As long as the demand area holds, Bitcoin won't see 40,000, as you can see right here in this chart. Overall, however, there remain plenty to be bullish about on the longer term. As crypto analyst Mikhail Van de Poppe shares here, Bitcoin exchange reserves are getting to very low levels. That's a signal that we've got more and more hodlers. The inevitable is still about to happen. Heavy supply shock upwards, in which we'll get a big run to higher numbers. Let me know if you agree or disagree with crypto analysts. And data from on-chain analytics firm Crypto Quant confirmed that exchange reserves hit new multi-year lows this week, even beating the start of the main bull run phase in November of 2020, as you can see right here in this chart. Now let's talk about the altcoins, which have been rising in strength along with Bitcoin. Altcoins painted a more positive picture on Tuesday, with all of the top 10 cryptos seeing at least 3% gains. They were led by Solana and Polkadot, which both saw closer to 10% returns, and the largest altcoin, Ethereum, was recovering, passing 3,300, while still down 14% compared to the same time just 1 week ago. And right here, you're looking at the Ethereum 1-hour candle chart. Now, yesterday, there was a fake news alert that Walmart partnered with Litecoin, which sent Litecoin surging a whopping 35%. However, then Walmart confirmed that it was just rumors, which sent the entire crypto market crashing. However, as I point out here, breaking news, Walmart is now accepting Bitcoin payments at this store location and not Litecoin. And of course, this is in El Salvador, where Bitcoin is legal tender and they're required by law to accept Bitcoin payments. It is what it is. And before I break down our next breaking story of the day, MicroStrategy purchases an additional $240 million in Bitcoin, as well as veteran trader Tone Vays doubles down on his prediction that Bitcoin hits 6 figures by mid-December, as well as Cathie Wood predicts Bitcoin will surge to $500,000 in 5 years and says that Ark Invest's confidence in Ethereum has shot up dramatically. But first, let's take a quick look at the overall crypto market. We can see Bitcoin in the green, up about 3% for the day, hovering at around 46,000. We have Ethereum up 3%, trading just above 3,300. Solana up 1%, trading just below $160. We have Polkadot up 6%, trading at $36, and Chainlink up 2.5%, trading just under $27. All right, now let's break down our next story of the day. Business intelligence outfit and corporate Bitcoin whale MicroStrategy has increased its Bitcoin ownership with the additional purchase announced just yesterday on Monday. MicroStrategy CEO Michael Saylor announced the purchase of 5,050 new Bitcoin for about $242.9 million at an average cost of just above $48,000 per BTC, and in a Form 8K filing with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission published on Monday, MicroStrategy stated it had added almost 9,000 Bitcoin to its corporate Bitcoin treasury in Q3 of 2021. Talk about buying the dip. Follow the smart money, because the smart money is accumulating and hodling as they should be, right? And as previously reported by Cointelegraph, MicroStrategy recently bought 3,900 Bitcoin at a cost of around $177 million between July 1st and August 23rd. And following the latest Bitcoin acquisition, the company now holds a whopping 114,042 Bitcoin, acquired at an aggregate purchase cost of $3.16 billion. And given the current Bitcoin spot price, the company's Bitcoin holdings are currently valued at over $5 billion. That's right. And according to the Form 8K document, MicroStrategy's Bitcoin cost comes down to about $27,713 per BTC, including fees and sundry expenses. Not a bad dollar cost average, if you're to ask me. And the additional 5,050 Bitcoin purchase is yet another indication of its intention to expand its Bitcoin position. And despite paper losses on its Bitcoin investment in Q2, MicroStrategy has stated its Bitcoin appetite remains unaffected. That's right, it's gobbling up Bitcoin as if it's Miss Pac-Man. And since announcing its maiden Bitcoin purchase back in August of 2020, and may I remind you, they're the first publicly traded company to put Bitcoin on its balance sheet, the business intelligence company has bought more Bitcoin, becoming the largest corporate holder of the largest crypto by market cap among publicly traded firms in the US. And Saylor also has become a prominent Bitcoin proponent. As we all know, the Giga Chad himself regularly encouraging other US firms to add Bitcoin to their balance sheets. And Monday's purchase announcement comes amid a price decline for Bitcoin, with Bitcoin down almost 3% in the last 24-hour trading period, which means he took advantage of the dip. BTFD all freaking day. And as documented in Bitcoin points out here, a publicly traded company is purchasing and hodling as much Bitcoin as they possibly can at any price that they can. The signal in the noise. Let's go, Michael Saylor. Show Mr. Giga Chad himself some love in the live chat. And before I break down our next story of the day, veteran trader Tone Vays doubles down on his prediction that Bitcoin hits $100,000 by mid-December, as well as Cathie Wood predicts Bitcoin will surge to $500,000 in 5 years, and says Ark Invest's confidence in Ethereum has shot up dramatically. But first, let's take a quick look at the overall crypto market cap, sitting just under 2.1 trillion with 131 billion in volume in the past 24 hours, and the current Bitcoin dominance is 41%. 21.4%, with the Ether dominance at 18.8%. And checking out the top gainers within the top 100, we have Mina up 25%, trading at $6.26. Celo up 22%, trading at $5.42. And Perpetual Protocol up 21%, trading at $16.74. Now, which altcoins are you currently most bullish on during this bull run? Let me know in the comments right down below. And now checking out one of my favorite indicators is the Crypto Greed and Fear Index. Shows we're currently rated a 30 out of 100 in fear. Yesterday was a 44, last week a 79, and last month a 71 in greed. And if you're not familiar with the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, extreme fear can be a sign investors are too worried. That could be a great buying opportunity, aka BTFD, buy that freaking dip. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. All right, now let's break down our next story of the day. Veteran crypto trader Tone Vays, shout out to Tone, says Bitcoin should finish its recent correction relatively soon before going on a sharp rally to six figures. Let's freaking go to the moon, shall we? In a new strategy session, Vays says Bitcoin's recent price action looks reminiscent of July, when the flagship crypto fell to a yearly low under $29,000 before rallying aggressively to $52,000 in less than 6 weeks. Quoting him right here, we're in a very similar environment to what happened back in July. It's crazy how we're already in the middle of September. A lot of time has passed, and this to me looks incredibly similar. I would like to see a spike down tomorrow or the next day, taking us into that $43,000 range with a big follow through to the upside then after. And according to Vays, Bitcoin is likely to briefly drop lower and present traders with a chance to buy Bitcoin near the $40,000 level. Quoting him again here, I just think there will be one more low coming in. It's very likely the support will break. I don't like the fact how many times we've bounced off of this support. I do think it's a bit of a short-term support. One more swing low and a chance to pick up Bitcoin mid this week in the low $40,000 range. And assuming Bitcoin bounces from the $40,000 support range, Vays then lays out the path to $100,000 Bitcoin before the start of 2022, as he shares right here. A $40,000 low coming in either next week or can get dragged out in early October, and then we break this area of 50,000 in mid to late October. We break 65,000 by early November, and then we are probably hovering above $100,000 by the end of December. So I'm still holding to my view that we break $100,000 in December. Let me know if you agree or disagree with Tone Vays. And to watch this entire analysis entitled Bitcoin Should Bottom Soon based on MRI with Tone Vays, check the show notes below the video in the description. And before I break down our final story of the day, Cathie Wood predicts Bitcoin will surge to $500,000 in the next 5 years and says Ark Invest confidence in Ether has shot up dramatically. But first, I want to remind you to smash that show more button right below this video in the description for a detailed analysis of what's going on in the crypto market. This goes for all 920 plus videos right here on my YouTube channel. Also, some very helpful resources for you to plug into, including my daily letter, which goes out to over 30,000 subscribers every single day. To subscribe, visit letter.cryptonewsalerts.net. Also have a blog I update daily, which could be found at cryptonewsyes.com. Also be sure to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell to turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. And of course, you can follow me on all the major podcasting platforms, from Spotify, the home of the Joe Rogan Experience, to Apple's iTunes and Google Play. And you can follow me on crypto Twitter. My Twitter handle is crypto news. Yes. And of course, you can follow me on Facebook, Telegram, and TikTok, so be sure to follow me there. All right, now let's break down our final story of the day. Ark Invest CEO Cathie Wood expects Bitcoin to soar to $500,000 in 5 years, and her firm's conviction in Ether has strengthened tremendously, the star stock picker said in an interview with CNBC anchor Andrew Ross Sorkin at the SALT conference just yesterday on Monday. Her price prediction depends on whether companies continue to diversify their balance sheets into the biggest cryptocurrency by market value, and institutional investors begin to allocate 5% of their funds into it. If that happens, we believe that the price will be tenfold of where it is today, she said. So instead of $45,000, we're talking over $500,000 per BTC. And Wood told Sorkin earlier in the interview her general price targets are made with a 5-year horizon in mind. That's right, it's great to have a long-term perspective. Cathie Wood is one smart cookie, just saying. And when asked if she could own just one cryptocurrency, she responded she would default to Bitcoin because countries are now deeming it legal tender. El Salvador has officially made Bitcoin a legal currency, while Panama and the Ukraine are in the process of doing the same, as I've covered in previous episodes here on the show. Wood also pointed out the potential in Ethereum, which is up 350% so far this year, and laid out a preference for a 60-40 Bitcoin to Ether crypto portfolio. Quoting her right here, Ether, however, is seeing an explosion in developer activity thanks to NFTs and DeFi, she said. I'm fascinated with what's going on in DeFi, which is collapsing the cost of the infrastructure for financial services in a way that I know that the traditional financial industry does not appreciate. Right now, Ethereum's hotly anticipated upgrade to 2.0 saw an overhaul of the network's entire infrastructure to a proof-of-stake system under which users put forward Ether to gain the right to verify transactions and earn coins. And quoting her again here, our confidence in Ether has gone up dramatically as we've seen the beginning of this transition from proof of work to proof of stake. Wood said, we'd still probably do a 60% Bitcoin, 40% Ether. What are your thoughts on her allocation of 60% Bitcoin and 40% Ether? And what are your thoughts on her $500,000 Bitcoin price prediction within the next 5 years? I feel it's inevitable and that it could happen a lot sooner. I'm predicting a $1 million Bitcoin price by 2025, which is in 4 years. So just saying, I feel Bitcoin market cap will flip that of gold, which is currently sitting at about 10 trillion. And once we do, we can expect a minimal $500,000 Bitcoin price. Let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments right down below. And now for a quick recap of what I covered with you here in today's show. Bitcoin price nears 46,000 with Bitcoin exchange reserves lower than November of 2020 with a supply shock on the horizon. Also shared that this was fake news that Litecoin partnered with Walmart, which sent the Litecoin price surging 35% before the entire crypto market crash. However, they are still accepting Bitcoin payments at this specific store location in El Salvador. We also discussed MicroStrategy purchasing an additional $240 million in Bitcoin. Talk about buying that dip, as well as veteran trader Tone Vays doubling down on his prediction that Bitcoin hit 6 figures by mid-December, as well as Cathie Wood predicting Bitcoin will surge to $500,000 within the next 5 years. And she says that Ark Invest confidence in Ether has shot up dramatically. But where do you feel the Bitcoin price is likely to go next? As you can see, we're pumping like a mofo. Let's freaking go. BTC, holla at your boy in the comments right down below. Now for the top 3 comments from yesterday's episode. Anthony Steve wrote, as our regular Bitcoin fam said yesterday, day ruined when I don't watch the episode. And after a few days not chatting with you fam, gotta say, love to have done so again. I have to rewatch thrice to have a chance to keep up with the facts in the live chat and video and always gain further insight each time. Thanks for bringing this together, JV. Respect, bruh. Smash that like button and glitch the matrix. There you have it. Much love and respect, Anthony. I greatly appreciate your continued support. And the next featured comment comes from Katie Lux. Let's show Katie some love in the live chat. Hey, hey, hey. It's Monday and JV is on deck with the best news in the crypto sphere. Every day, 365 days a year. Bring it, JV. Let's get itty bitty Bitcoin back over 50,000 and to the moon in Q4. Thanks as always, JV. One love and peace. Monday fun day. Thanks so much, Katie, for tuning in live and participating in the chat. You bet. We head into 6 figures here in Q4. Moontime fam, let's freaking go. And peace. And now I'd like to point out some scammers who are not me and they're pretending to be me to scam innocent people. So what I'm going to do is block them and hide them from the channel. It's very unfortunate that YouTube allows these mofos to do what they do. And the third and final featured comment of the day comes from Pokemon, who wrote, hi JV, missed the live show. You started early. That's right, I started 30 minutes early. I have an alarm on my laptop to remind me at 5 p.m. that your show is about to begin. And bugger, I missed it. Well, guess what? I usually go live around 12 p.m. Eastern, but sometimes it's a little earlier, sometimes it's a little later. So that's why you gotta be sure to ring that bell and have notifications turned on. Be sure to be on my email list so you can get all the notifications of when I'm going live, also the Telegram chat, etc. Also like to point out that these are fake me's, once again, spamming and scamming innocent people. So I'm going to block and hide these mofos from the channel. The real me wrote, much love, Pokemon. Greatly appreciate your fam. Let's freaking go. And to be featured in tomorrow's episode, drop me a comment right down below. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in and journeying along with me inside this incredible crypto matrix. If you gain value out of today's show, be sure to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell to turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. And real quick before I go, I want to remind you that September 15th at 8 p.m. Eastern, which is on a Wednesday, for the first time ever, Tikatwari will release the details on his brand new Hyperboom portfolio. He's going to be revealing the name of his top cryptocurrency pick absolutely free during this live event. To register an RSVP, click the link in the description right down below. It'll take you here. Simply enter your favorite email address and click that yellow button that says sign up, and be sure to get on his VIP text message list to receive all of his bonuses. I look forward to seeing you there, and I'll see you on tomorrow's episode. Peace.